Hey Wizard Nation, I'm Claudianne.
And I'm Devin.
And you're watching
BGTV.
BGTV.
The music in our school's band concert will be held on Tuesday, March 20th. Be sure to go out and support your fellow Wizards during their last concert of the year. Attention all seniors, the all-night party will be at the castle this year. The all-night party committee will have a table set up during lunches today to purchase your tickets.
Don't forget to buy your ad for the yearbook. You can order it on yearbookordersensor.com with the school code 13419. Remember, space is limited, and if you have any questions, see Mrs. Bach or Mr. Schultz. Congratulations to the school's Academic World Quest team for placing within the top 10 in this year's Mid-Hudson Valley competition. And congrats to the Odyssey of the Mind team for placing first in last weekend's regional competition. Be sure to support your fellow Wizards as they head to states.
On Thursday, March 22nd, a representative from the College of Mount St. Vincent will be visiting the high school at 9:30 a.m. Please sign up ahead of time on Naviance and then get a pink pre-signed pass from the guidance office. Wednesday, March 21st, Regents review classes are canceled due to parent-teacher conferences. The evening, Academy and ELA will be in session, but dismissing early at 5:30 for conferences.
Attention all sophomores, class of 2020 shirts are in. Please see Mrs. Evans in room 339 on Wednesday, March 14th after school for your class shirts. Physicals will be available every Friday for all sophomores and athletes who needed to acquire working papers. Come in and see when your physical expires, and if you need a physical, sign up in the health office. First come, first served.
It's all about the seniors. Here's Jeremy Gutierrez reporting on the senior parking lot.
Hey Wizards, Jeremy Gutierrez reporting. Student parking has been an issue at Washingtonville High School for years. I'm here to crack the case. Let's get to it. Hey Wizards, I'm here with
Miss Diamond McGorman, the assistant principal for the senior class.
With 129 parking spots and a class of over 330 students, how would you necessarily accommodate any more parking spots for any students that want to get a spot in the morning?
We offer the school bus to you that you can take. We only have 129 spots, that's it, and that's why it's on a first come, first served basis. We need staff parking. We need to accommodate parents coming in for meetings and to pick up sick children. So it's a privilege to offer those spots to you guys. It's not a right.
And what are some current problems that you've been seeing with the parking lot or some issues?
Well, since the beginning of the year, we've had students parking in spots that are not assigned to students. Just to clarify, the only place that students are allowed to park is in that front senior lot in those 129 spaces. They cannot park in visitor spots, they cannot park by the track or the upper parking lot, or by the White House and the bus garage. Those spots are all for staff and they're labeled for visitors, and many of them are reserved. If you are parked in one of those places, you will have a lunch detention as the first offense, and a referral goes on file. So it's advisable to get here early so that you can find a parking space. Otherwise, St. Mary's accommodates the overflow, which is very generous of them, and you do have to walk a bit, but you can still drive and park off campus over there. Also, the driving through the parking lot, there are arrows in the parking lot to tell you which way to drive, and we've had issues with people driving the wrong way down lanes and exiting through the entrance area. So we need to really be careful about that for safety purposes. It would be a shame to see someone get hurt in the parking lot or someone's car get hit.
And yeah, I will admit myself that I am guilty for getting a sticker on my car. So, all right, thank you very much.
Yes, you are not the only student who is guilty of that.
All right, thank you. Hey Wizards, I'm here with
Tarek.
Tarek, what time do you arrive to school in the morning?
I'll either get there really early, like 6:50, or I'll come really late, like 7:20, 7:25.
Now, have you ever had any violations for parking where you're not supposed to?
Yeah, I mean, I've had maybe like 8, 9 so far.
It's a big number.
Yeah.
All right, now what would you like to see the school do to possibly compensate the lack of parking spots in our school?
I don't know, maybe get like reserve parking passes, like everyone have their own spot, maybe pay for that, or just open the junior lot back up because no one parks there by Betty's, but it's none of my business. I mean, I can't change that, so.
All right, thank you very much. Well, that's about it for me this week. If you guys don't follow the rules until we get a solution, there's gonna be a problem. Back to you guys in the stew.
Here is Erin Wilson with your weekly sports update.
Hey Wizards, I'm Erin here with your weekly sports update. Spring sports have officially started, and a lot of athletes are looking forward to a successful season. Let's check it out. So I'm here with
Mary Gannon.
So what have you been doing in the off season to prepare?
As a team, we've been doing pickup games on Monday night at the Hudson Valley Sports Dome, and it's helped a lot because we lost 7 seniors and a lot of returning players. So just to get the new girls out there working together with the team, figuring out each other's playing styles, it's been really great.
Now, I know you guys lost a lot of players, but what are the goals for the team this year with such a fresh team?
Since we have a really fresh team and a new head coach, I think our biggest goal is just grinding in the off season, working hard, playing our best, having a good mindset, going into every game with positive attitude, and just learning from every game and improving.
All right, thank you. So I'm here with
Ryan Walland.
So what would you say your biggest accomplishment was last year, and how are you trying to improve from that?
So golf is different from most sports because throughout the whole season it's a team sport, but then once you get past the regular season, then you get into sort of like the playoffs of golf, and that's all individual. So I would say my biggest accomplishment last year is we had a great season. Unfortunately, we didn't win sections, but we gave Warwick a good run for their money. And then after the season, we had the individual competition, and I was able to make it to the second day sections, which is kind of like the state qualifier. And I missed the cut by 1 stroke to make it to states, so I was the first alternate, just in case anybody dropped out. Unfortunately, no one dropped out, which I guess is a good thing for them, but not for me. And so I didn't end up making it to states, so I would say to improve on last year, I would like to make it to states this year.
And you're a senior. What are you looking forward to most in your last season?
So this is actually my last season of high school golf, but also competitive golf probably forever because I'm not playing in college. So what I'm looking forward to most is probably to just have fun throughout the year with my team, and then hopefully in the individual part of the season I'm able to make it to states for my first time and hopefully do well there.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Now, here's Tucker Sergo with the Rec Basketball Championships. That's all I have for you this week. For one last time, you stay classy, Wizards.
Hey, Wizards. I'm Tucker Sergo reporting on the 11th and 12th grade Boys Rec Championship. Let's go take a look. So I'm here with
Rob Daljudas.
Now, Rob, I know you just played last night in your last rec game championship. How does it feel to lose to my team, the Heat?
You know, not easy at all. Woke up this morning pretty depressed, but you know, gotta get over it eventually.
You're upset?
Very, but get over it.
And do you have any future basketball plans heading into college, right?
Yeah, actually, this upcoming season I'm gonna be playing at Duke University under Coach K.
All right, that's great. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
So I'm here with
Ian Lynch,
Jack Hard,
and
Dylan Sullivan.
All right, so we are the Heat, and we won the championship. So, Ian, how does it feel to be in your first and last year in rec and win the championship?
I was really excited coming in, just to play with my friends. Didn't really think I was gonna perform that well. Not saying that I was an MVP candidate, but I had a lot of fun. made a good few shots, and tonight I hit a three-pointer. I was so hyped. The best moment of my life.
All right, and Jack averages about 2 points the whole season. Came in tonight and scored like 30 points. So I want to see how he felt about that and winning his 4th championship.
Felt good. I got hot tonight, and my teammates did a good job getting me open.
And Dylan Sullivan here, 3rd championship in a row, and he's also Defensive Player of the Year. So how did it feel to win?
Felt great. Played good team ball, good defense, really team effort out there. Everyone contributed to the win. I mean, Jack stood out, but everyone played great.
And Jack and Dylan, are you guys looking forward to playing again next year?
Yeah, I'm really excited next year, looking for 4 straight.
Jack?
Yeah, same here.
All right, thank you guys for your time.
Time for a switch up. Let's see who's in the spotlight this week on Bios with Benson.
Hi, I'm Matt from BGTV here on Bios with Benson. This week I decided to talk to alumni Derek Duell. I'm here with
Derek Duell.
So Derek, what would you say is the biggest change from playing football in high school to playing football at the collegiate level?
So as a punter, not a lot changes. The speed definitely changes, and obviously the guys I'm kicking and playing with are a lot faster than they were in high school. But besides that, it's a lot of coaching mentality that changed from high school to college. Not just because they're all smart. Coach Clark is great, Coach Lee, and all the guys that have been here when I was here, and who are still here today. They know their stuff. They're all great coaches, but now we have coaches at every position that are specialized in that one position. So you get a lot more work and attention to detail than you would back in high school.
So what advice would you give to any high schoolers looking to play at the collegiate level too?
So what I tell everybody, because up at school we get so many prospective students and so many prospective athletes that are asking the same question. The best way to go about it is to, whether you play football or basketball or you're swimming, send out your statistics, send out your highlight film if you have one, and just nag the heck out of the coaches. If you're calling them 5 times a week, that's a good thing. If you only call them once or email them once, they're probably going to forget your name. But if you keep calling them, the guys that you want to go to, even some of the coaches that you didn't want to go to, schools that you didn't want to go to, keep nagging them, call them, because I had never even heard of the University of Maine. I somehow got in touch with them. They came here to visit me, and now I'm starting punter for them. So things happen for a reason, I guess.
Well, again, congratulations on being the starting punter there now.
Thank you.
And what would you say you missed the most about high school?
What I miss the most about high school is definitely the community feel. Not that I don't get one up at the University of Maine, but the community feel from the town, seeing all the people that live in the area come out to the football games, people that are coming in just to say hi, alumni. Now I'm an alumni, so it's really cool to come back, say hi to all the people. But the high school here, especially in Washington, is so community-driven, such a small-town feeling. I definitely miss that. I miss a bunch of my classmates. Luckily, I get to see a couple of them that I am happy seeing. But high school was a good time for me, and it taught me a lot.
I'm glad to hear. And now, what's your favorite part of like the next chapter in college?
College, if no one's told you before, college is the best 4 years of your life, or at least it should be. Pick somewhere you like, because I picked the University of Maine because I loved it, and football also, obviously. Pick somewhere you like and just go with the flow. Like, don't get caught up thinking you're going to be one thing because your parents or someone has told you, oh, you're going to be a doctor or you're going to study communications. Don't. Do what you want to do. Do what you want to do and keep running with it. If you decide one day you don't like what you're majoring in college, feel free to change it. I know I have a couple of friends that have changed their majors multiple times, and now they finally know what they love to do, and they're all set for the rest of their lives.
All right. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
That's all I have for this week. Now here's a quick commercial break.
Looking to sharpen your skills in a certain subject? Give peer tutoring a try. With Regents and AP exams right around the corner, this is the perfect way to prepare. If you're interested, make sure to visit the high school library webpage to schedule your session. So much can be accomplished with the help of a friend.
Ever wonder what's going on around the halls of WHS? Here's Fitz on the fly.
Hey Wizard Nation, this is Andrew Fitz and this is Fitz on the Fly. Today I will have middle schoolers ask high schoolers questions about the high school. Let's get flying.
Oh my god, it's a bird! No, it's a plane!
Nah, it's just Fitz on the Fly.
I'm Melissa Matthew, and as a middle school student going into high school, I would ask if there are a lot of clubs you can participate in and if you can take college classes in 12th grade.
There is a lot of clubs you can take here at the school. There's Community Service Club and Student Coalition and just a bunch of others. And yeah, you can take a whole lot of college courses here at the school. There's a whole bunch of AP classes that are offered here.
Hi, my name's Timothy Clardy, and I'm a middle school student, and I would just like to know what is it like to be in the high school? Like, what's the best part about being in the high school? And what are, like, does the classes, like, mix with different grade levels?
All right, so the best part of high school is that you have more freedom than middle school. You kind of get to do what you want. You don't have to follow, like, a certain schedule of classes. You get to pick your own, so that's really nice. And you get to have different grade levels in your classes. So, like, if you're friends with someone that's older than you or younger than you, and you take the same classes, there's a chance that you can be in that same class. So I like that a lot.
Hi, I'm Nicholas Stone. I'm a middle school student. How are students organized in lunch? And does the less amount of periods affect you a lot?
I think definitely the upperclassmen sit in the bigger cafeterias and the underclassmen kind of migrate to like the smaller ones. I think it's always kind of been like that. I mean, sometimes you'll see like some groups of younger kids sitting in the bigger cafeterias, but I remember like when I was a freshman, I would sit in the smallest cafeteria, and now I sit more in the bigger ones. I definitely think it's something that you get used to. Like, it's kind of easier in the way that you don't have as many classes to think about, but it can get really boring sitting for 80 minutes every single day for the whole day.
Hi, my name is Madison, and as an 8th grade student going into the high school, the two questions that I would have is, what are the most interesting classes for freshmen to take, and is 80 minutes of class a little bit too long for one class?
The most interesting classes for freshmen are probably the art classes. I took studio and art my freshman year, and it was awesome. And I think 84 minutes is good for class because then we have it every other day, and having class every day would just be terrible.
Hi, my name is Josephine, and as a middle schooler going into high school next year, I have two questions. How long do we have to get to each class, and are we allowed to use our phones in class?
It takes 4 minutes to get to class, and usually you don't use that much time. And for cell phones, you can use them in like class if your teacher allows you to, or in the lunchroom.
Hi, my name is Brianna, and I'm in 8th grade, and my two questions are, what do you dislike about high school more, and how do your schedules work?
All right, well, the periods are 80 minutes long, and there are 4 periods a day, and every other day you have something different. My least favorite thing about high school is probably how much work all the teachers give us and how they always pile on top of each other.
This is the last week of Fitz on the Fly. It's been a pleasure flying with all of you. Now back to the studio.
That's all we have for this week, Wizards.
Don't forget to check out our #WizardNation podcast
and our Wizard Weekly. For one last time, I'm Claudianne.
I'm Devin.
And I'm Aaron.
Now here are your new anchors.
I'm Melissa.
And I'm Bobby.
I'm Brendan, and we'll see you next week on
BGTV.